Bonjour et bienvenue à notre émission. Welcome back to the podcast, where we make French learning flow easily and delightfully. I'm David.
And I'm Emma. We are so pleased you could join us today because we are stepping into the rhythm of the year. We're tackling les mois et les saisons, the months and the seasons.
This is foundational vocabulary. Once you master the days of the week, the next logical step is learning the months. You need these words for booking trips, making plans, and celebrating birthdays.
And here is the powerful hook for today. While the month names look similar to English, they come with two sneaky French grammar rules that learners often miss. The rules for capitalization and prepositions are completely different.
They are. So today, we are going to walk through all 12 months, the 4 seasons, and those essential grammatical rules that will ensure you sound perfectly natural when talking about time.
You will be able to talk about your favorite time of year and when your next vacation is. C'est le moment d'apprendre. Let's dive in.
Let's start with the months. Les mois. The great news is that the pronunciation is relatively straightforward since they are all based on Latin. We will go through them one by one. Say them aloud with us to practice your French pronunciation.
We will go through them one by one. Say them aloud with us to practice your French pronunciation.
The first three. Janvier, février, mars. J-A-N-V. E-I-E-R. F-E-V-R-I-E-R. M-A-R-S.
Next up, avril, mai, juin. A-V-R-I-L, M-A-I-J-U-I-N. Listen to that soft nasal sound on juin.
And here is the first major grammar rule. Just like with the days of the week, French months are never capitalized. Always use lowercase letters when writing the months of the year. No capital J for Janvier.
Let's continue through the summer and into autumn. Ready?
Juillet ou septembre. J-U-I-L-L-E-T A-O-U-T S-E-P-T-A-M-B-R-E.
Oo is tricky. The O and the circumflex on the U make it sound like oot. And the S and T are silent, just oot. A nice short month name.
Finally, the end of the year. Octobre, Novembre, Décembre. O-C-T-O-B-R-E N-O-V-E-M-B-R-E D-E-C-E-M-B-R-E.
Bravo! You've done it. You know all 12 months. Let's practice one full run-through. Slightly faster now.
Janvier, février, mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août, septembre, octobre, novembre, décembre. Bravo! Now for the second crucial grammar rule. The preposition you use when saying you do something in a certain month. The rule is beautifully simple. We use the preposition en for all months, en. This means in.
If you want to say, I am traveling in July, you say, Je voyage en juillet. Easy. If your birthday is in December, you say, Mon anniversaire est en décembre. This is a fixed rule. You don't use dans or a. You use en for every single month.
Let's practice a quick question and answer. Emma, quand est-ce que tu prends tes vacances? When do you take your vacation?
Je prends mes vacances en août. I take my vacation in August. It's clean, simple, and perfectly French. Now that we have the months, let's talk about the 4 seasons. Les saisons. S-A-I-S-O-N-S. The word saison is feminine.
We'll start with the transition from winter to warmth. Le printemps. L-E-P-R-I-N-T-E-M-P-S. This means spring.
The word printemps is masculine, so it takes le. And notice the silent P and S at the end. It sounds like printemps.
Next, the warmest season. L'été. L''E-T-E. This means summer. It is masculine, but it starts with a vowel, so we contract the article to L''.
Then comes the season of changes. L'automne. L'Automne. This means autumn or fall. It is also masculine and starts with a vowel.
And finally, the cold season. L'hiver. L''Hiver. This means winter. It is masculine and the H is silent, so we contract the article.
So, the 4 seasons are le printemps, spring, masculine, l'été, summer, masculine, l'automne, autumn, masculine, and l'hiver, winter, masculine.
Wait a minute, Emma. You're telling me all 4 seasons are masculine? That's good news for learners. We don't have to worry about feminine agreement here.
That's a huge relief. Now we have a preposition rule for seasons, and it's slightly different from the months.
For 3 of the 4 seasons, we use the preposition en, just like the months. So, en été, en automne, and en hiver.
But there is one exception. It's the only season that doesn't start with a vowel, le printemps.
Because printemps is masculine and starts with a consonant, the preposition en is replaced with the contraction o, a-u.
This is the one you need to watch out for. You say, je pars en voyage au printemps, I leave on a trip in spring, but you say, je travaille beaucoup en été, I work a lot in summer. The prepositions change based on the initial letter. Let's practice the 4 prepositional phrases for the seasons. Au printemps, en été, en automne, en hiver. Say those 4 aloud now.
This is a small but powerful piece of grammar. Getting this right shows a sophisticated understanding of French. C'est magnifique.
Now, let's talk about talking about dates specifically. How do you say the 1st of January?
When giving a date, you always state the number first, then the month. But the first of the month is special. You use the ordinal number, le premier.
So, for the first day of any month, you say le premier, followed by the month. For example, le premier mai, May 1st.
For every other day of the month, the 2nd, the 15th, the 30th, you just use the cardinal number. No special word.
So for July 14th, you say le 14 juillet.
The rule is le plus number plus month name. For example, le 25 décembre, December 25th. Easy, right? Just remember le premier.
Let's combine the months and seasons with a question you might hear often. Quelle est ta saison préférée? What is your favorite season?
I love that question. I would answer, ma saison préférée est l'automne. My favorite season is autumn. I love the colors.
And you can follow up by saying what you do during that season. For example, en automne, je bois beaucoup de chocolat chaud. In autumn, I drink a lot of hot chocolate.
Or if someone asks you, quand est ton anniversaire? When is your birthday? You can answer with the specific date.
You say, mon anniversaire est le 10 octobre. My birthday is the 10th of October. You're using both the date structure and the correct month name.
Wow, you've conquered a huge chunk of essential vocabulary today. You know all 12 months, the 4 seasons, and the tricky grammar rules that go with them.
Remember the 2 big grammar takeaways. Months are never capitalized, and you use en for months. But be careful with the seasons, au printemps and en été, en automne, en hiver.
This vocabulary will allow you to make plans, talk about the weather, and discuss holidays. You are building a powerful conversational foundation.
Keep practicing those month names and the prepositional rules. You're doing a brilliant job. Continuez votre excellent travail.
We'll see you next time for more French learning.
Au revoir et à bientôt.
Salut et bonne journée.